Welcome back to the White Jacket series. Today I thought we would talk about the distinction between praise and affirmation. If you've heard this before, I wanted to just offer it as a refresher. And if you've not, I think this could be a tool that radically changes the kind of engagement that you can get from the folks that you're interacting with. And I believe that this is a strong tool for us to use in the way that we manage others, in the way that we lead others, and in the way that we can inspire engagement in the lives of people around us. Let's face it, I think corporate America has figured out that patting us on the back and giving us rewards to some degree is always engaging and helps us a lot. But the trick is, I think that they've come close, but they haven't gotten close enough. Because praise has everything to do with what I do. It has everything to do with my execution or the things that are accomplished. It's a physical activity. And when you reward me or praise me for what I've done, then it sends me a message that says, what you do is the only reason that you have value around here. If that's all that I ever get is praise, then the connection of my reward is linked directly to what I do. And it sends me an indirect message that says, I really need to make sure that I never quit doing what I do around here because it's only there that I have value. Affirmation, on the other hand, has everything to do with who you are as an individual. And it's impossible to affirm somebody unless you genuinely know them. That's why affirmation is so rare, because we've come to this place in our society where our daily interactions are fairly superficial. We don't have a lot of deep, meaningful relationships as often in the world we live in today. And so because the deep, meaningful understanding of another individual isn't there, it's really challenging to be able to affirm that person, and much more than if you're working with 5, 10, 20, 100 people and leading them or managing them in some way and needing to affirm them in some way. And so in this area, I don't know of another tool that's more effective in allowing us to be able to affirm one another than the strengths results. I think knowing those 5 things about your life and the results that they represent allow me to be able to speak to you in a way that I can affirm who you are by speaking directly to your sense of responsibility or your commitment to the beliefs that you have or the relational abilities that you have. And valuing that and calling that out in you is I can do it with such an articulate manner because I know exactly what relator is. I know exactly what responsibility means. That you feel, as the recipient, you feel very seen. I feel very affirmed. It feels very much like, man, this guy gets me. He's not just giving me the blanket, hey, thanks for what you do, I really appreciate you. I'm getting very specific answers. And so I think the third and final point I want to make here is we do need to praise our staff. We do need, better yet, to even affirm the folks that we work with. But third and finally, I think if you're going to do any of them, try to be as really specific as you can. Because just saying, hey, thanks for volunteering last week, has some value, but it's nowhere near as valuable as when you say, I saw you standing out there next to the jumping castle for 4 hours yesterday. I really appreciate the commitment that takes on your part, especially in the heat that we're experiencing these days. Thank you for your dedication to God and to serving us as a body. I appreciate that. That goes a whole lot further. Being specific really matters. And when you're specific about who an individual is, that's deeply affirming. And it's a wonderful way to provide engagement and a sense of value in the folks that we're interacting with every day. Thanks for your time. We'll see you next time.